Imagine a world where every move you make, every step you take, someone is watching you. Not just anyone. It's an all-seeing artificial intelligence. An AI that knows who you are, where you go, and who you talk to. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now, in China. And make no mistake, this level of omnipresence isn't just about security. It's about control, about molding behavior, and about redefining what privacy means in a modern society. There is no hiding, no running, no escaping. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Skynet, China's omnipresent surveillance network that's rewriting the playbook on surveillance, privacy, and control. Yeah, it's called Skynet, no joke, straight out of the Terminator. But unlike the movies, this Skynet isn't here to send robots back in time. It's here to keep an eye on over 1 billion people, 24/7, in every city, on every street, and even in the most remote corners of the country. Imagine that your every action, every moment of your day, no matter how trivial, is being tracked, recorded, and analyzed. There is no room for mistakes. Anything and everything you do is being scrutinized. It doesn't matter if you're shopping, commuting, or simply taking a walk in the park. Skynet knows. And this is not just limited to urban areas. Even in the quietest rural villages, the digital eye is watching, ensuring that every individual knows they are never alone. You are always in the system's sights. China's Skynet is the largest surveillance system in the world. Over 700 million cameras placed in every nook and cranny of the country. And these aren't just any cameras. They're smart, AI-powered cameras. Facial recognition, gait analysis, predictive analytics. Skynet doesn't just see what you do. It knows who you are, where you've been, and where you might go next. Imagine walking down a busy street. Every step is recorded, every turn documented, and every interaction logged. There's no anonymity, no way to disappear into the crowd. You might think you can slip through, but the system doesn't sleep, doesn't blink, and doesn't forget. It's always watching, always analyzing, always judging. Smile. Because somewhere, a camera is capturing your face and adding it to a database of 1 billion others. These cameras are capable of recognizing individuals in mere seconds, cross-referencing data with countless other records. It's not just about matching a face to a name. It's about building a comprehensive profile, one that includes your habits, your routines, and your connections. Whether you're walking in a crowded street, entering a store, or just sitting at a bus stop, Skynet has its digital eyes on you. And it's not just about knowing where you are, it's about predicting what you might do next. Maybe you've visited the same park 3 times this week, or maybe you're meeting someone the government deems suspicious. Skynet's AI will flag it, analyze it, and make sure the authorities know. It's not just surveillance, it's a proactive form of control, aimed at anticipating threats before they even happen. It's like having a digital mind reader, one that tries to predict not only what you will do, but also what you are thinking. It's an ever-present force that leaves no room for secrets. Think about it. The system is so advanced that even the way you walk can be used to identify you. Gait analysis is now part of Skynet's arsenal, meaning your unique way of moving is enough to give you away. The AI tracks patterns, looking for anything out of the ordinary. Any behavior that doesn't fit within the norm can trigger an alert. It's not just about crime prevention, it's about total, absolute awareness. The goal isn't just to solve crimes after they occur. It's to create an environment where stepping out of line isn't even an option. It's about making sure that deviation from the norm is practically impossible, ensuring compliance through an ever-present sense of being watched. You don't have to commit a crime to be guilty. Just acting differently is enough to put you under suspicion. In China, public safety is the official justification. But it's about much more than just safety. It's about social control. It's about creating a society where every citizen knows they are being watched at all times. A society where people self-censor and alter their behavior. Not because they are doing anything wrong, but because they know that Big Brother is always watching. The message is clear. Conformity is safety. And the cost of non-conformity? Constant scrutiny. The result is a populace that falls in line, not out of respect or agreement, but out of fear of being targeted by a system that never sleeps. Imagine what it means to live in a place where every fleeting smile, every casual encounter, every spontaneous gesture is part of a ledger, analyzed by algorithms designed to detect non-compliance. The fear isn't just of being caught doing something wrong. The fear is that the AI might decide that you're a threat, simply for being different. But how did we get here? How did a country go from bicycles and countryside farms to becoming the global leader in surveillance technology? In the early 2000s, China began its rapid transformation into the world's second-largest economy. The government saw technology as the key to a modern society, not just in terms of economic growth, but in terms of control, social harmony, security, and that's where Skynet was born. The development of artificial intelligence played a crucial role in making Skynet the behemoth it is today. AI brought a level of sophistication to surveillance that was previously unimaginable. Instead of simply recording footage, AI allowed cameras to understand what they were seeing, recognizing faces, detecting unusual behavior, and even predicting future actions. The power of machine learning meant that the system could continuously improve itself, getting better and better at identifying individuals and behaviors, and making its surveillance capabilities even more comprehensive and intrusive. AI-driven technologies such as facial recognition, gait analysis, and behavioral prediction algorithms transformed Skynet from a passive network of cameras into an active force for control. Every piece of data, every face captured, every action recorded, was fed into powerful algorithms that learned, adapted, and responded in real time. This evolution wasn't just about keeping tabs on individuals, it was about anticipating their actions before they happened. AI empowered Skynet to not only see, but also think, turning surveillance into an all-encompassing web that no one could escape. Launched in 2005, Skynet started with a few thousand cameras in major cities. Today, it's a web of surveillance so vast that it's nearly impossible to escape its reach. And if you thought Skynet's reach stopped at Earth, think again. China is now planning to extend the largest surveillance network on Earth to the moon. Yes, you heard that right. Chinese aerospace agencies are drawing inspiration from Skynet to build an all-seeing surveillance system on the lunar surface to protect their upcoming lunar assets. This lunar version of Skynet will consist of several cameras operating in visible light or infrared, equipped with AI-driven chips capable of identifying, locating, and tracking suspicious targets independently. According to a paper from the Lunar Exploration and Space Engineering Center of the China National Space Administration, CNSA, the system will be designed to spot abnormalities and respond accordingly. Imagine that. A Skynet for the moon. A network of surveillance cameras monitoring not just terrestrial activities, but any foreign visitors to the moon as well. The implications of this are chilling. If China can achieve total surveillance on the moon, the message is clear. There is no limit to where they are willing to extend their control. It's an eerie reminder that the technologies of surveillance, once developed, will continue to expand until they encompass everything and everyone. Want to know how effective this is? In 2018, a man attending a concert in Nanchang was recognized by Skynet's facial recognition system in a crowd of 60,000 people. Police arrested him on the spot. He wasn't a violent criminal. He was wanted for economic crimes. But that didn't matter. Skynet found him nonetheless. Imagine that. You're in a sea of tens of thousands thinking you're lost in the crowd. But there is no crowd. To Skynet, you're never lost, never hidden, never safe. But there's a darker side to this tech. A side that goes beyond finding criminals. The Xinjiang province is a testbed for Skynet's most extreme capabilities. There, the cameras are used to monitor millions of Uyghur Muslims, tagging, tracking, and controlling every aspect of their lives. People are detained for behavior deemed suspicious, like growing a beard or refusing to give up their phone data. It's surveillance used not just for safety, but for control, for fear. Imagine knowing that a simple personal choice, like how you look or who you speak to, could make you a target. It's about making entire populations live in a constant state of fear, where every action, no matter how small, could have dire consequences. But it doesn't stop at cameras. Skynet is just one part of the larger picture of control. It works hand in hand with China's infamous social credit system. You see, it's not just about tracking what people do, it's about scoring them, rewarding good behavior, punishing bad behavior. Jaywalk across the street? Skynet will see you. You might just lose points on your social credit. Points that determine if you can buy a plane ticket, rent an apartment, or get a bank loan. It's a system designed to force you into compliance, not through the threat of violence, but through the slow suffocation of your rights. The goal? To engineer a society where everyone behaves exactly as the government wants them to. A society where dissent is impossible, where individuality is restricted, and where fear is the silent enforcer. It's not enough to obey, you must conform. You must think the right thoughts, make the right choices, be the right kind of citizen. Step out of line, and the system will know, and you will pay the price. So, what does Skynet mean for the rest of us? Well, China's technology is being exported. Countries around the world are adopting similar surveillance systems and the AI that powers Skynet. It's available to anyone who wants it. The future might just be a world where every government has its own Skynet. Is this the price we pay for safety? Or is this just the beginning of a digital dystopia? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember, this channel is all about uncovering the hidden systems that run our world. If that's something that intrigues you, smash that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and stay informed.